Obama. Are they calling it quits? Barack and Michelle have been making the rounds yesterday since they did their opening of the Obama Library. And they said some really interesting things, as Jesse Water covers right here. Now, the question is this a show? Or is it a symbol that the deep state's actually losing? Are they starting to go backwards? And the Obamas are going to go into survival mode. But let's listen as Jesse covered this. And I think this is very interesting.
Coach Barry called a meeting, told the team he's not suiting up.
I think Michelle very much would prefer a quieter life for us.
Hold on a second. I want to make a correction here. It says Barry benched by the boss. It meant bench pressed by the boss. You know, that's how Michelle Michael gets her guns right there. But just saying, yeah, that made me laugh.
And on the other hand, there have been some folks who would like to see me out every day, right, banging the drum. What I've tried to do is to move from player to coach.
Michelle wants him off the court and on the couch. And the missus always gets her way. Problem is, Barry built this team, and they're 0 for 47.
We've got a set of institutions that have fallen victim to the siren song of everything's about money and everything's about attention and everything's about fame
Those are such frauds,
and everything's about
Obama's
getting over. But meanwhile, there are just a lot of people out here who are just doing the right thing and raising their families and taking care of people.
Does this look like a defeated man or what? Where's that Obama confidence? Where's that like projection of the voice? This looks like defeat. They look like defeated people. Look at their faces, the frowns, the soft eyes. This isn't anger. This isn't defiance. You can read it in their body language. The Obamas look defeated.
You know who Barack booked to open his library? The boss, Springsteen, Christina Aguilera, U2, John Legend, Stevie Wonder. The man's hosting a Chicago Palooza for himself and his billion-dollar library. And you're lecturing us about seeking fame, fortune, and attention? What about the podcast, the books, Netflix, the 4 homes? This guy was just campaigning in New Jersey. Can't get enough of himself. He thinks the country needs him, but he really just needs to get out of his own house. Michelle's like, can we have hope and change without my husband?
Could that movement that you started then, could it happen now, Mrs. Obama, do you think?
It can always happen. People just have to be fed up enough. They have to want more.
This language, guys, the things they're saying, this is defeatist. Like they're basically telling everybody, like, we can't win unless you guys want to win. This is defeatist talk. This is the talk of somebody who knows it's over. And, pulling out, stepping back. I've always told you guys because, going back to 2024, oh my God, I can't tell you how many times people would be like, Michelle's running for president. Just wait. They're going to switch her in. They're going to switch in Michelle Obama. We're going to lose, man. It's so crazy. I'm so scared. Because they believed all the podcast grifter types who, made up those conspiracies. But I always said, everybody who knows the Obamas knows they're lazy. They're lazy. They ran their 8 years. Obama didn't build a bench up. Despite his popularity, he could have taken the Democrats to the next level. Nope. So when Obama leaves, what do the Democrats have? A bunch of young morons and then old guys and gals, and they're dying off. He left it. He turned it over to old ass Clinton, Pelosi, Bernie. And he was like, cool. I did my 8 years. I'm out. It's Martha's Vineyard time, baby. Sometimes I'll call in. You guys want to pay me, $1 million sometimes for a speech. I'll show up. That's what they did. Michelle's out. She hates the public sphere. And I always said that. And I was right. And now they really want out. Why? Because the more they're in the spotlight, the worse it is. They know that, like, we know they're corrupt. Obama, he kind of controlled the Biden administration through phone calls, but that's, phone calls. Just on vacation all the time. They wanted to live their life and go off into the sunset as liberal heroes for the rest of their lives. And they hate that they keep getting called back. And Michelle's a tell right here. People are I still get it. Watch out. They're going to run Michelle in 2028. Just watch. No, they're not. She hates the spotlight. You can guess why. Probably don't want some things to come out. Don't want anything to slip out. But regardless, it's pretty clear now that they're using her as the excuse now for Obama to step back too, which it's very possible they got the call. Excuse me, Barry, is that you, Barry? Yeah, we got all the dirt, Barry. Yeah, if you keep fighting me, I'm going to put you away forever, Barry. Well, what are you saying, Don? Don? You guys got everything? Barry, we caught you on everything. You're in trouble. You're in big trouble. I tell you what, we can maybe make a deal. You get out of the spotlight, never help again. Let the Democrats die. And, we'll figure something out. Well done. Okay. Who knows? But this is very interesting. On the eve of the triumph of his nasty library, they're pulling back. Michelle Obama posting this up there. This is like a goodbye post. And interestingly enough, 1:13 a.m. Why are you posting so late? Barack and I never did anything alone. Through 2 national campaigns, 8 years in the White House, and the years since, we had an incredible team backing us up and pushing us forward. Such a joy to be back together with so many of the alumni. We'll forever be grateful for their work. Our country's better off thanks to their service. We love you. It sounds like a goodbye. Maybe I'm misreading it. Maybe Jesse's misreading it. But it sure looks like they're stepping down, doesn't it? Pretty crazy. Meanwhile, they went off with a bang as all the deep staters joined to watch the opening. Biden, Bush, Clinton all showed up. Somebody the other day was like, what if Biden's actually on the MAGA side and he's behind the scenes? I was like, I don't think so. Well, here we go. Biden's showing up to Obama's opening along with Bush, Clinton. This is the pomp and circumstance of the dying deep state, the dying globalists. They're fading. And I'm telling you guys, if Obama's stepping down, there's not much hope for the future. Not for the left. And it's just a good reminder of how, selfish these people are. Here's Michelle Obama when asked about her future.
One word to describe your next chapter. One word.
Fun.
Me.
What?
That's what you call drop the mic.
Me.
And that is the entire Obama doctrine right there. It's always been about the Obamas. They Manchurian candidate to push the left agenda to destroy America. They failed, but they were always just in it for them. And, now they can go off into the sunset, and hopefully they do. Be better for America for sure. But, when they tell you who they are, listen. And in the meantime, guys, to me, this is just this goodbye post, these interviews. It's the ultimate sign to me of capitulation. Because again, this is a defeated looking person. And if Trump's pulling off what we think he is, they got all the goods that say Tulsi's already revealed, hopefully more to come, grand juries right now, it would make perfect sense for them to get out of the spotlight now, which it looks like they're doing. So who knows? We'll wait and see how it plays out.